Why do you ask? You got to learn it.
No, I've been listening to it.
Oh.
I've heard someone playing it. I just wondered if you'd heard it.
Right.
I think you'll find you have heard it. You just don't
Yeah.
know it until you hear it. No, keep the door shut tonight. So you can stay down here, otherwise you'll be pulling out it. I'll try and outside before I come up.
Okay.
I'm locking you up there.
We're locked in. We're not going anywhere. Not allowed.
Now, I'm not sure what cushions go on the seats.
What have you got there? You have one at the back. Do you have that one?
Thank you. One for
Or
the
is it
bum.
that one? It's a bit
Yeah,
softer.
that's mine. That's the one
That's
I have
the
on
one.
my knee.
Oh, I've got loads. Do you need another one? No?
No, I'm all right. If you've got, shove it on the
On the top, if you've got too many.
That's all right.
That's comfy.
Tissues, put them in a little plastic thing. I get a bit.
I've got one in my
hay fever,
pocket.
really, with me. It's snotty.
Could be probably from being up in the allotment.
Yeah, I was round later. Yeah, just put some more. Put some cucumbers in.
Because apparently the grass pollen is really high at the moment.
Yeah, and because they're letting it grow everywhere, aren't they? They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
cutting back, are they? Like
Yeah.
they normally do.
Yeah,
So it's quite.
yeah.
Yeah, I've really noticed it this year. I'm sneezing.
More so than ever they
Yeah.
let it go.
Mm. I mean, I didn't mind when they put all the lovely wildflowers, on the roundabouts and the verges, but they're not really keeping that up properly, are
No.
they?
No.
I don't
No,
know. I
no.
think the grasses have taken over.
And I notice all my buddleias out and there's not one butterfly.
No, I know. I'm
Not
not seeing
one.
many. I've seen a few.
No.
But not. I am getting some. I think they're for the ragwort. What are they called? I forget what they're called now. Red butterfly with black, red and black. They're rather lovely.
The
Oh,
admiral.
cardinal.
It's,
aren't they?
no.
Oh, the admiral.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's a
it,
moth.
admiral,
I think
yeah.
it's a moth. I
Ah.
think it's a type of moth. Moth, not moth.
And the he-bee is all out and there's no bees around there or wasps or any those
It's
type
the
of
5G.
insect. Nothing
Very.
in the back garden.
They're not talking about it, are they? On
I
the
don't know
news?
where they're all gone.
I think it's the 5G.
see how long he stays quiet for tonight.
We just ignore him and he'll go away.
Where's the thing
Where's the
gone?
black?
What,
Oh.
what are you looking for?
The big black thing.
Oh yeah, it's under the, yeah, underneath.
Oh, there it
Can you
is.
see anything?
Here it is.
Oh yeah, I put it there last week to keep the door open.
Two starters with me to go on. Shut up, dog.
Sounded like Anthony there.
Right then.
And this week there was no summer.
It's been and gone.
We've had it. It's all over.
No, it's got to come back.
It's got it.
Okay.
Night, night.
Well, good evening to everybody. Hello. Where are we? I forget to say this each week. The date, yes. The Tuesday, the 2nd of July 2024. And welcome to all our listeners, and welcome to your circle as well. It's nice having you with us and having you along. And we'll say hello to our friends in Spirit Side. And what we'll do, as usual, we'll start the music going, leave everything in your hands, and as usual, just bring us truth, love and light. Okay, we'll start the music going. Switching on. No. There we go. Sorry, I can feel static in my hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, quite a bit. It's getting more.
You still feeling it?
No.
I've got purple colour. Got my eyes open now, and there's black around, but in my central vision I've got purple,
No, right.
violety purple colour.
Hmm.
I don't normally get that in here.
I'm not seeing much myself tonight. I felt like they were stepping close at the start, but then they just stopped. So, just sitting there looking at the room. I suppose Anthony will be trying to speak.
Hmm.
Anthony Peters. Anthony Peters. Can you hear us? He has said in the past, hasn't he? It's usually in this period he's trying to talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you lot. Speak to us. Come and tell me off in your own voice.
To your face.
You come and do it to me. Come on, you scruffy sod.
Hmm.
Colour's gone now.
Hmm.
Come on, scruff bag. Come and talk. Come on. It's been nearly 10 years.
Hmm.
In fact, this circle is 10 years old. This September.
Wow.
10 years we've been sitting here,
Yeah.
waiting for something to happen.
Hmm.
2014, 16th of September, I think.
Mm.
It's either the 14th of September or it's the 16th of September. It's one or the other. just ask?
Mm.
Has anybody been gifted a pot plant? I don't mean cannabis plant, I mean a potted plant. Have you received a gift off somebody or someone said, here, there's one giving you a pot with plant in or something? No?
No, I don't think so.
No? Cool.
I've given some out.
I've been gifted a box of flowers. But not in a pot, in a box.
You've been gifted flowers or plants?
Flowers in a box.
Hmm. I mean, obviously that's very close. I mean, maybe I just interpreted what I felt.
Hmm.
You know, it's not far away, but you've been gifted a,
They've been gifted to me.
you have been gifted a plant of sorts.
Yeah.
Flowers, plants. It's, you know, you've had leaves.
Yeah.
Leaves and flowers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
I've been buying plants.
is that this week or
Um,
since we last met?
since I was last here, I've had them.
Uh, hmm. You see, it's just a feeling.
Mhm.
You know, it's just a feeling. I'm not seeing it. I'm feeling it.
Right.
But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it or how to process.
Yes.
Are there any children connected with those flowers?
Pardon?
Any children connected with those flowers?
No.
Because I feel,
Oh, sorry. Yes.
I feel,
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Well, they're a bit older than children.
I feel like they're off young kids
Yes.
or younger, well, young to us, you know,
Yeah.
younger kids.
Yeah.
But I feel that I don't hear it or see it. It's a
No.
sense. I sense
Yeah.
it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. They were very young when I knew them, and they're kind of growing up now. But yeah, it does make sense. It was from them.
You see, I just don't know what to when this is so rare that this happens in any way, and I just don't really know how to.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's just the process of receiving or sensing
Yeah.
or feeling these things, expressing them like this.
Yeah.
It's just alien to me. I don't really know what I'm supposed how to interpret what I feel or
Yeah.
which bits of what I feel are what I feel or not. You know what I mean? Because it's not seeing it or hearing it or.
Well, you wouldn't know anything about
It's
them
a
anyway.
It's like a feeling within
Mm.
that makes. That's the only way I could describe it.
Yeah.
It's like having a brief feeling.
Mm.
I think I might be hazarding a guess. They're not tulips, are they?
No.
That's fine then. I don't really know. Well,
No.
It'd be a wrong time of year.
well, this is it. I don't know nothing about a plant.
Yeah.
The only things I'd be interested in that is the ones you roll up and smoke.
Flatfoot comes now for the first time tonight to bless you all in the love, the joy, and the power that is the Great Spirit that runs like a thread through all life. Flatfoot, for the first time now, will briefly allow others to commune and then will return to close your circle down.
Thank you.
Flatfoot, for the first time now, says bye-bye, but will return in a while. Flatfoot now says bye-bye.
Bye
Bye-bye,
bye, Flatfoot.
Flatfoot.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Shan't be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
She'll only be a moment, and I won't be staying very long. But I just want to try something before we close for the night.
Okay.
I shan't be a moment.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Is everybody all right?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Can everybody hear me clearly?
Yes.
And am I, yeah. No.
What are you up
I'm
to?
trying to get my tongue right.
Hmm.
And am I coming through clearly?
You are?
Yeah.
I was making myself laugh because I kept getting my own words in a muggle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right then. Evening, Auntie Cora.
Good evening.
All right, Sue.
All right.
All right, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, fine. Hello.
Everybody relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
enjoying the quiet?
Oh,
Mm.
yes.
Right. So, listen. There's a reason for tonight. We've just been doing what we're doing,
Mm.
and we've been working hard. And excuse me a moment. I just want to get undressed.
Are you going to bed?
No. I'm just sorted now.
Mhm.
Yeah. We've done what we've done, and we've been all right. Now, you find that interesting what we've just done, purely for a bit of fun, really. But we've just allowed a little bit of info to come through to him in a manner in which a clairvoyant or clair-feeler, someone who can feel clearly, some might feel things. So we thought it might be nice for you to get an idea of how crap his mediumship really is. You understand?
Yeah.
Just in case anybody's listening up from around the world and thinking he must be a highly evolved, sensitive soul. That medium must be a highly evolved, sensitive soul to be able to allow what happens to happen. So I thought I'd give you an example of his mediumship when I'm not doing it. Pretty shocking, really, isn't it? Yeah. It's all the more better when we do it. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
Yeah.
Because people have these inconsistent ideas of what they think mediumship, as you call it,
Mhm.
two-world communication, Mr. Monty says.
Yeah.
There's an inconsistent opinion of what that everyone thinks it is, what people have been misled through listening to the wrong things to think it is, and what it actually is. So, so people will be thinking he must be some highly evolved, eloquent thing, and he's not.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, one moment, we want to try something, shall be a moment.
All right.
Just bear with us.
Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth.
No,
Elizabeth.
no. We can hear you very well.
I am trying to commune with you all once more.
Mhm.
I am repeating the manner in which I've spoken in the past, but I have a little more practice now.
You're doing well.
I am delighted to make the acquaintance of you all, and I know that I will work splendidly in your circle in time.
Lovely.
Good.
I'm responsible for putting the thought of the flowers in my medium's mind
Right.
for the lady to my side.
Yes.
Your husband in my world reminds me to remind you of the young boys
That's right.
who he remembers being part of his life shortly before he became capable
That's right.
to stay within your world, before he became capable to stay in your world. He knew these children.
That's right.
He shows me to a boy, a small child,
Yes.
standing on the back bars of a wheelchair
Yes.
and holding on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand this memory?
I do.
He understands that there's a memory of a little boy
Yes.
holding on to the back of a wheelchair
That's right.
and standing on back bars of a wheelchair.
Yes.
He remembers the child running into the house always excited,
Yes.
and he found it exceptionally uplifting.
Yes. Yes.
He remembers telling them that if they were good, they could have a biscuit from the biscuit box.
That's quite right.
He reminds me to remind you
Mm-hmm.
of these memories that he cherishes, that whilst he was in poor health,
Yeah.
these little memories gave him little moments of joy.
Yes. They've not been forgotten.
He talks of a name that sounds like Daniel, but I don't know who that is. Dan or Daniel. He speaks of somebody of the name of Dan within his life, Daniel,
Right.
at some point. Could it be Danielle?
Not sure on that. No.
He speaks of this name that I hear to sound like Daniel or Danielle. he shows me a metal wristband. Would you know of a metal wristband?
Metal wristband.
Almost like zinc. Or a thin band that you wear on the wrist. It almost looks like a bicycle clip, but it's not. It's a wristband.
Mm-hmm.
Can you understand that?
Not really.
Don't worry. I'm trying to collect my thoughts and trying to bring them accurately to you. This is only my first go.
Mm.
You're doing very well.
Yeah, yeah.
I will be better with time.
Mm.
The wristband is like a bracelet of kinds, but it is,
Is it his?
well, I don't know, but he talks about. It is round the thin of the wrist,
Yes.
and it fits tight on. It holds on
Yeah.
close to the wrist, and it appears to be made of a metal.
It did have a wristband, but it wasn't metal.
Did he have Could you turn your music down completely for me, please?
Oh, I'll turn it off. It is actually down. Hang on, let me.
He talks of a wristband.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it appears to be metal. But if I'm wrong on this, he talks of some kind of wristband that explains. Is it a medical band of some kind?
No.
I'm trying to make sense of what this is. It is like some kind of bracelet.
It is a bracelet, but not metal.
My word. I can't seem to push through that thought.
It's a long, long time ago.
This is not easy for me to do.
No,
I've been
no.
working up to this moment.
Mm.
I just keep hearing the name that sounds like Daniel or Danielle. I can't move past that.
No.
Please try and hold on to that name in case after you've left here tonight something about it comes to you. Please remember that name
I will.
in case when you've left here tonight you remember something or something comes to you from. Yes, I know I can feel you, but I can't hear you. this has been so challenging.
Mm.
But with practice, I will get better at this.
Because it is a very long time ago.
Yes.
Mm.
You're doing really well though, Elizabeth.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Who do you know? Can I call you Cora?
Yes, you may.
Who do you know, dear, who wears some kind of something on the wrist that measures the blood pressure and pulse? Somebody who wears an item on their wrist to measure blood pressure and pulse. A medical
Yes.
on the wrist.
Yes, I do know somebody that wears that.
Your husband is trying to talk to me
Yeah.
about somebody wearing upon the wrist something medical
Yes.
that measures their blood pressure, their pulse, or some form
Yes.
of medical instrument.
Yes.
Your husband talks about this.
Right.
He tells me that people that they had to measure his blood pressure and pulse regularly also.
That's correct.
And he somehow wishes he had one of these fascinating things.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a metal sort of thing upon the wrist that measures blood pressure and pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And you know somebody who has that.
I do.
Do you, Fred, your husband tells me that somebody has to carry a box of kinds, some kind of technical box. No. He's showing me a box that clips onto the waistline with pads that you place on your body to take measurements.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know somebody who has to wear a box like this?
I know someone who did have to wear one like that, but not now.
There is, but they still wear the apparatus upon the wrist.
Yes.
I can't do any more. I'm finding it
It's amazing.
intolerably difficult.
It's amazing what you brought. Mm.
Who do you know who talks to their light to turn it on?
Talks to a light.
Light to turn it on and off. Somebody talks to their light to turn it on and off.
Are you still talking with Cora?
Somebody talks, can tell their light to come on and turn it off by talking to it.
No, that's not me.
I know that, Elizabeth.
Somebody turns their light off and says good night to a picture. Who does this? Cora?
Yes, I do.
Cora, I know it's you.
I do.
The light goes off and you say bye-bye.
I do.
Night-night.
Yeah.
He needs you to know this, that he has with him over there all of your animals.
Wow. Wow.
Do you say good night to the dog?
I do.
Because he tells me that they all hear you
Oh.
and they all know. It's not Daniel, it's not Danielle, it's Devlin.
Devlin. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry, I'm learning to do this. It is so hard.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah.
the person with the wrist
Yeah.
is Devlin's dad. With the thing on the wrist
Yeah.
is Devlin's dad.
Yeah.
And your husband on my side wants you to know that if you can try to tell Devlin's dad that Devlin and all your other animals are alive and well with him,
Amazing.
and they see you and they hear you turn out the light and say good night. They know. I hope, I sincerely hope that my first attempt at this has been
Amazing.
acceptable
Amazing.
for you all.
Oh,
That was-
yeah.
I sincerely hope that
Well done.
when tonight you turn out your light,
I will say thank you.
you will,
Mm.
rather than say good night and bye bye, you will say hello
Yes.
and sleep well.
Yes.
Oh. It's lovely.
Mm. That's beautiful.
You still have a blanket of kinds
I do.
belonging to the child animal.
I do.
The animal child, there is a blanket that is still near,
There is.
and you must know that that should remind you always that they are all alive. I'm s-
Yes. Yes, I've come back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to forgive me. Elizabeth's welling up. She can't hold it together.
Mm.
She's finding the whole thing too much.
Oh.
Yeah. She's done her best.
Wonderful.
I don't find it emotional in the slightest. I'm hard as nails, I am. I'm a tough little one, aren't I? But she's just gone to bits, I'm afraid. So I've just come in and took over.
Mm.
I hope you won't mind.
No.
She can't hold it together anyway. She's what do you call it? Well, she's a woman, isn't she? They get more emotional than people like me, don't they? Because I'm different.
Mm.
I'm tough and I'm a fighter.
Mm.
And I like to, and I'm rugged and rough, you know.
Mm.
But she's dead emotional because she's in touch with her feminine side and all that apparently. So I don't get it, but I do get it, but I'm not like that myself. Anyway, so she's done what she's done. She's tried her very hardest for you, and I think that's nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. I feel as though there's some celebration around. There's some significance about what she's just been talking to you about. There's some significance about that and this time of year. It's somehow as if this is the right time of year to be talking about that. But I don't understand why that would be. That I don't know. But it's as if this is all significant for this period of time. As if the months of June and July are significant around this animal.
Yeah.
Or something. Anyway, I don't know if that's the case. Is it, Auntie Cora? Or what?
It is a special time for me, yes.
Is it?
For me, yes.
Concerning these things for which she's just been trying to put across.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, look, it's not my business, but you know, she's just said what she said. She's done what she's done. She's tried. She's finding it a bit much.
Yeah.
It's important for people to understand that at the end of the day, we are as human as you are,
Yeah.
whatever that means. To be a human being and to have walked on your earth
Yeah.
is something you continue on as the same person you always was.
Yes.
It's just the landscape and the experience that changes,
Yeah.
but you never forget who you are, where you've been, and where you've come from.
Yeah.
So she's only as human as you.
Yes.
And for that reason, she finds it very emotional in the same way you would.
Yes, I do.
And it's a bit difficult for her.
Mm.
Anyway, apparently them flowers are the type that you would, that you've got, are in, apparently they're in some kind of, they've got string to hold them by or something. You can hold them by,
They did have when they came.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and they're the kind of they're well, I don't. That's not nice. You shouldn't say that.
You can say it.
No, I know. I think they're only joking. I think they're only. I hope they're only joking. You just said, just tell her it's some typical junk you could get from the supermarket, really. But I don't think. I'm just only messing. I don't know if he means that.
But you can get them from the supermarket.
Yeah, apparently it's just your typical Marks and Sparks kind of nonsense.
You're right. You're right.
Pardon?
You're quite right.
What?
That would describe them.
Oh, right, okay. Well, Fred just said, cheer them up and say something here. And he just said, it's just that cheap, typical stuff you can get from, it's nothing special.
But they happen to be what I really like.
Yeah.
Mm.
Listen, it didn't come, they weren't left, were they?
They were.
Just to the side of your door or something?
They were.
Because he's saying this.
They were.
I mean, I wanted to say that perhaps they were just, they came round and surprised you, and they obviously did, but you weren't in.
I wasn't.
But
No.
but apparently they were just left to the side of the door there,
In a box. That's
in the
quite
box
right.
with string on.
They got delivered,
Right.
and I wasn't in.
Oh, well, there you go. That's that'll be the Interflora, he says for you.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite right.
Well, Fred, he's trying to cheer you up, Babby.
That's quite right.
He says, I'll cheer her up now. We've made her.
Cry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I mean, they're tears of happiness, really, aren't they?
Absolutely. Tears of absolute joy.
No one's lost.
No.
No one, ever. It's just sometimes we have to try and. We just got to try. Sometimes you lot need remind. Have you got your tickets yet, Mr. Paul?
Tickets?
You're going to Wimbledon. Your mum's asking.
Oh.
She says you're going to go and watch it or what?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Any excuse not to.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yes.
Tried to. She's asked. I've told. He's not doing it. Now. Anyway. Anyway, shut up, dog. Anyway,
He was as quiet as a mouse
Yeah.
till he heard you, Anthony.
Mr. Paul,
Yeah.
your mama's here,
All right.
and your pa,
Ah, right.
and they're dressed in tennis clothes.
Really?
As some kind of dressing up lark. Forgive me for asking, but why would they do that? Have they got some kind of thing for dressing up?
The
Some kind of strange perverted thing?
no, it
Because I'll tell you for why.
Yeah.
Your mama is wearing a sweatband on her head and on her wrist. She's holding a tennis racket and she's got a long white dress on and trainers and a tennis racket. And your dad who's dressed the same but without a dress, obviously. And they're dressed up as tennis players.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't know why if they got some perverted strange thing for dressing up in tennis clothes.
Oh, okay. I don't know why they would be in tennis clothes. But do you want me to tell you anything?
No,
All right.
I don't.
All right.
That's to encourage you to go.
But
to
have they got
Wimbledon.
something about dressing up for the fun of it?
Yes.
Because that's what they're pushing on me. We used to dress up for the fun of it.
Yes.
I mean, this is weird.
it's a special occasion.
Well, it'd have to be. It's peculiar. Or is it because there's an R in the month or something? What a peculiar thing to do.
I need to tell you because people will think my parents are weird.
I think your parents are weird. Anyway, in a minute, but let me come back to you in a sec.
All right.
But Auntie Cora,
Oh,
it's just compose yourself. Laughing at Mr. Paul's mum in the funny town to the tennis racket.
it's the way you describe it.
Ah,
But you know, that's it's so important. We've got to remind you.
Yes.
Oh, no one is ever lost.
No.
No one ever was. Ever.
No.
Never, never, never. Ever. So, you know, just keep reminding yourself of that.
Yes.
Life's an onward journey and you're all on it.
That's right.
Shut up, dog. You're not. Yeah. Yeah.
Anthony, there must be some sort of connection between you and the dog because he only seems to start playing up when he hears your voice.
I don't know.
he thinks he's missing something.
Well, might take him back with me one day. Yeah. Auntie Cora,
Yes.
forgive me, but can you place an animal with a name that sounds like, forgive me, I can't give you the name of, but would you know where you would find an animal, when I say an animal, I mean a pet,
Yeah.
a domesticated friend,
Yeah.
who's got a name that describes darkness like a shadow or dark, black.
Black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you place an animal with a name like black, or it's not? How can I describe it? I'm seeing a dark animal.
Yes.
I mean, and it's black.
Yes.
And this goes back a long time ago now.
It does.
But I almost feel like it might have been named after its colour.
Mm,
Like not
no.
dark or shadow, but it's a black animal.
Yeah, it is a black animal.
Well, he's here. I'm struggling because I don't want to go too far back in case I lose my last bit of control.
Okay.
Did you have a black cat or a black dog then?
A black dog.
Well, obviously it'd be one or the other, wouldn't it? Oh no, it could have been a rabbit.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have a black dog.
Because, well, look, I can see he's pushing a picture in my mind of him over here, and he's holding a black animal. I couldn't see whether it was cat or dog, but it's black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not white, it's not brown,
No,
it's not mixed colour,
no.
it's none of these things, it's black.
Yep.
And that's the point, he's here with a black animal.
Is it Fred's holding him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is all your animals are here.
Amazing.
All of them.
Mm. That's going back a long time.
Did you have wild cats when you were growing up?
We had 2 cats.
And do you remember there being wild cats, like feral? Kittens that had grown up
Yeah.
outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Because people are making me aware of this as well, that you would
Yeah.
have remembered some kind of like feral animal,
Yeah.
like feral cats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Elizabeth's trying to help me with this, but her nerves are shot.
Oh, bless her. Yeah.
She's in bits over here. I don't think she's going to recover for a while.
Mhm.
She need to lie down.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do what ladies do, you know, have her lie down, put a wet towel on her head,
Mm-hmm.
you know, make her feel better.
Mm.
I know. Anyway, back to your parents, Mr. Paul.
You're right.
Weirdos, aren't they, really? Yeah. Bit peculiar if you ask me. But they seem to like dressing up. And for some reason, they're dressed up here in tennis clothes.
All right.
So, care to elaborate?
All they're doing is having a joke, I would think.
Right.
Because you said about the Wimbledon tickets, and
Yeah.
I'm not going, so they're just having a joke.
Right.
But
But did they used to dress up into...
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, well, tell me then. Go
Yeah,
on,
it
Mum.
was-
Tell everybody. Tell the world.
They had it was an office party that was a fancy dress party,
Yeah.
and they went dressed up,
Right.
and that's it. I think they only did it the once. I think. As far as
What did they dress as then?
do you want me to tell you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, right.
I don't know. You might as well. I'm here.
Well, my mother dressed up as a surgeon,
Right.
a male surgeon, and my father dressed up as a naughty schoolgirl.
How peculiar.
Sounds like a good party.
Yeah. Not an office party, it was a works party for the company that her dad's. It was, I've seen photos of it, and it is funny. My mum was, oh no, I won't tell you more in case anything comes up from Anthony.
What, for me?
Pardon?
For me?
Yeah, any more information on that?
Oh.
I've just mentioned.
How peculiar.
That's fun.
Well, no comment. I have nothing more to say.
What she wore as a surgeon?
Did she, did she,
Scalpels.
yeah, did she cut anybody open? Cut any legs off or anything?
Yes, she was carrying a leg. A false leg.
No. Forgive me, as I was saying that,
Yeah,
I was seeing a leg.
yes,
That's why I've just said it.
that's right. She carried a false leg under her arm.
Oh my god.
Oh, crikey.
Did they win the prize for the best
Yeah.
outfit?
I I can't remember if they did or not. I don't know.
Listen,
Mm.
listen, we'll leave it there, right?
Yeah.
I've nothing more to tell you.
All right.
With that,
Hmm.
I best go.
Oh, Auntie, that was marvellous.
Has your fella got his key this week, Sue?
I hope so. I'll be banging on the door.
There should be one to come into, won't it? Yeah.
Hmm.
Right, well, with that said, have a nice life, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you to Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Just before I go,
There's more.
your dad says, remember the big lollipop?
Yes.
Do you remember the big lollipop?
Yes.
Big one
Yes.
with swirly bits. It goes
Yes,
round and around and around and around and around until it's a big round one.
Yes. That was part of the.
Your dad says, remember it?
Yes.
Oh, well. Now, ladies
That was
and
part of his
gentlemen,
costume.
ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, now this is my point.
Yeah.
The point I made.
Mhm.
Let me just bring this round full circle.
Yeah.
The point I was making is that this medium's rubbish without me.
Right.
Without me, he can't tell you nothing. And here you can say, does anybody know what a flower is? And then I turn up and sort it all out.
Yeah.
Me and our Liz here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Her Majesty Elizabeth III. Yeah.
Tulips, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't know nothing. I don't know nothing about them. Anyway, it's the I don't know, Christiananthemums. They're the only plant I know. What do you call them?
Chrysanthemums.
Christiananthem. Yeah,
Chrysanthemums.
Christiananthem and I don't know anymore. Daffodil. Yeah, there's that's a flower in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hyacinths.
Mm.
I know of them. I like saying chrysanthemum because you can't say it, so it makes it more fun. Anyway, I'm good, he's rubbish, and I'm off. Bye, have a nice life.
Bye,
Bye.
Auntie.
Thank
Bye.
you.
For the final time tonight, Flatfoot once more returns to bless you all in the love, the joy, and the glow of the Great Spirit that we seek in all love to serve. Flatfoot now for the final time will say bye-bye.
Bye bye, Flatfoot.
Bye,
Thank you
Flatfoot.
very, very
Thank you.
much.
It's the dog howling.
Yeah.
Quiet.
He's only just started doing that. Too
Yeah.
much frivolity.
Why is he doing that?
It's only just started. I think it's because everyone was laughing.
I know it's not as hot as last week, but it is warm, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I got really warm
Mm.
right in the very beginning. You know, when after you said about your hair, when I got the colour,
Yeah.
I was like really hot. I thought, oh God, I'm not going to be able to bear this tonight. And then it went.
All right.
But I shoveled my sleeves up and everything.
I've got a sweater, not sweat, just clammy.
Yeah, it is. It is quite warm in here.
I mean, it's not unbearable. It's,
No,
No.
it's just something about that initial thing. It went down. Like I was having a flush. I don't have flushes.
maybe the clouds parted outside briefly, but we wouldn't know about it. We had a brief
I
summer.
think it was the energy.
Quiet! Charlie! Shut up. I came back the other day and he was doing that. In the shop.
Mm.
Having a moan.
Problem is, because his hearing's going, he can't hear me telling him to shut up.
No, probably not.
But he can hear everybody laughing. But he can't hear you coming down the stairs.
And he wants to come in and join.
Mm.
He's down there saying, what about me?
Charlie! Charlie! Shut up! Yeah. That'll tell him.
Oh,
Right.
I'd say, shut up, dog.
Right then. Shall we say? Oh no. Just before we go, let's send out some healing and healing energy to everybody listening in. If you'd like to do the same, send out some healing energy to whoever and wherever you want it to go. I will just remain silent for about a minute.
He's having his say.
All right, let's end it there before Charlie gets any worse.
Sounds like he needs the bloody healing.
It can't,
Oh, me too.
it can't be Keith because he went in his own car and he wouldn't have been able to have driven it. It was only when he had the camper van that he kept. It was 2 weeks in a row, wasn't it?
What's that?
When Keith came with the key thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Why has he not got his key?
No, when he came that twice. It
Yeah.
was when he hadn't got his, because he had the camper van, but now he's got his car, so the house keys will be on.
All right. Well, look, we'll say good night to all our listeners. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves tonight and had a good laugh as much as we have. It's been brilliant. And we will be here next Tuesday, so we'll look forward to hearing from you all again then. And now we'll say good night to to our lovely friends in Spirit Land. Thank you again for all you're doing and all the evidence you bring. It's just wonderful.
Amazing.
And thank you so much. So for now, we'll send you our love, all our love to you all, and we'll see you next week. For now, say good night to you all.
Good night,
And,
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to get that door open
Yeah.
straight
Yeah.
away.
yeah.
I've got a bit of a sweat.
That's my
Mm.
tissues on the floor. Ah,
Amazing. Amazing. It was.
I know I wanted to reach out to you, and I thought I'll probably poke you somewhere else. in the dark.
Wow.
Oh, what's back on?
Oi! Oi!
It's a quiet night, isn't it? Definitely.
Quiet!
I think he hears the laughter, he thinks there's something going on and I'm missing it. He wants to come up.
Something is going on and he's missing it.
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Wasn't that just lovely?
Amazing. It's just completely,
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Blowing your mind.
yeah,
Hang
completely.
on. Turn these off.
Well, Barbara said last week on YouTube it was buffering. So we were
Oh,
saying
yeah,
to
it
her
went
that
down.